All right. So as we wait another minute or two, everybody make sure that maybe you have a Kleenex nearby. We're going to do some nice effervescent breathing today. Yeah, talk about breath. We've been doing sort of this little series on breath and how important it is. And we breathe, I don't know, 12,000 liters of air a day, something crazy. And if we're not doing it correctly, we're breathing 12,000 liters of air incorrectly. So we'll work on that. All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to yoga today. Hopefully everybody had a nice yesterday, right? But let's just think about today. So we're going to start with what's called Bhastrika breath, get some energy flowing a little bit. And so find yourself sitting in your chair. Yeah, we may want to just take a Kleenex and clear out our nose. Yeah, because we're going to be breathing very effervescently out our nose. Yeah, good. All right, so coming a little bit away from the back of your chair and just having a nice tall spine. Good. And let's just wiggle out. Let's just shake and wiggle out our willies that we picked up maybe this morning or didn't shake off from yesterday. Yeah, shake it all off. Yeah, good. All right, and then go ahead and relax. Have that nice, just gentle, tall spine. Good. I'm going to just demonstrate. We're going to be breathing what's called Bhastrika breath. So it's breathing in and breathing out. Yeah, really effervescently. Now, if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure, if you have really stiff shoulders, you're just going to take it gently, right? But basically, we can all practice. We'll do a couple practice rounds as people continue to come on. So again, a nice tall spine. So we're not overly stretching, but just reaching the top of our head gently towards the sky. And we're just going to take a couple practice rounds here. So we're going to take our hands into fists, and then we're going to bring our fists right about in line with our shoulders. Yeah. And then we're going to breathe in, and we're going to reach our hands up, and we're going to spread our fingers wide. And then we're going to breathe out through the nose and make fists again, right? So we're going to breathe in, go up, and breathe out, come down. And then breathe in, go up, and out, come down. Again, you can't see my fingers probably, but as I'm going up, I'm spreading my fingers wide. As I come down, I'm making fists. Now, depending on the, you can do little tiny ones here if that's too much for your shoulders to go all the way up. Yeah. And just take it where you can. All right. So we're going to do this with eyes closed. So we're going to take a nice big breath in. Let's just do a couple cleansing breaths and exhale out the mouth. Just let it go. Another nice big breath in and let it go. Just get rid of all that tension we just love to build up, and then breathe in and let it go. Now we're going to get ready for Bhastrika. So we're going to bring our hands to our body. We're going to make just gentle little loose fists. And we can go ahead and close your eyes. If you need to peek open, if you need to see what I'm doing, feel free to do that. But closing the eyes, and both in and out, now we're going to breathe through the nose, right? So again, take a breath in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. And now let's begin. Breathe in, arms go up. Breathe out, arms come down. Breathe in and out, and in, up, and out, down. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Let it go. In, out. Two more. And relax your hands onto your lap, palms up. Yeah. Maybe start feeling the energy, the prana energy coming into your body, into your head. Maybe not. And we're going to do 2 more rounds just like that. Yeah. So make it comfortable. Again, hands just go up and come down, and you're really blowing out your nose as if you're blowing your nose into your Kleenex. Yeah. All right, so let's get our hands ready. So Loose fists, arms alongside your rib cage. Yeah, fists about in line with the shoulders. Take a cleansing breath in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. And begin. In, arms go up, out, they come down. In, out, up, down, up, down, up, down. Continue at your own pace. Breathing in out of your nose and out. Really give it your all. Again, nothing should hurt. Shoulders should be comfortable. Two more. And relax. Palms up on your lap. Body relaxed. Spine still gently straight. You can feel the little tingling in your body, prana energy starting to rise. Maybe a little smile on your face. Yeah. And final round here, preparing the arms, hands in loose fists, arms alongside your rib cage. And take a cleansing breath in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. And begin. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. A few more. Keep going. Giving your breath your all. Two more. And relax. Palms up on your lap. Relax the body. Let's spend a few seconds here just feeling the effects of the breath. This is called yoga coffee. If you're ever feeling lethargic through the course of the day, just feel free to do this Bhastrika breath. And then if you still need, you can have your coffee or tea. All right. And now gently and slowly begin to flutter the eyes open. Let the light in just nice and slowly. Good. Nice. Okay. Relax. Palms down on the lap. So as promised, we're going to work a little bit on our neck and our back today, along with a little stability. So go ahead and scoot a little bit more forward in your chair. And we're just going to start with some nice, slow neck rotations here, following our breath, always trying to breathe through our nose unless directed otherwise to breathe out the mouth. So nice tall spine, shoulders. Let's reach the shoulders up just slightly and roll them back and down. So we have a nice tall spine. Good. And take a breath in. And as you exhale, slowly start to turn your head over to the right. Yeah, as long as you can. You can close your eyes here if you'd like. Yeah, and breathe. Good. Each time you exhale, see if you can turn just a little bit more, stretching out that neck. Good. And then inhale, slowly bring your head back forward. Good, and exhale, slowly turn to the other side and breathe. Find your breath. Again, each time, breath is slow. And each time you exhale, see if you can turn a little bit more. Good. And then slowly inhale, bring your gaze slowly back forward. Take a nice breath in here, nice tall spine. Press into your feet. And gently reach the top of your head up towards the sky. That's a great yoga pose, just that. As you're sitting, doing your task work, every now, normally we end up in all these different, contraption type of poses. And just reaching your shoulders back, lifting your head up, and getting that nice tall spine really helps. The breath helps the back, big time. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, just simply drop your chin to your chest. And now start to do a couple head rolls. So on an inhale breath, gently roll your head over to the right. You can press down into your feet here a little bit, and then back and over to the left and forward. Take it slow and just notice what's going on in your neck. Just do a couple more rotations. As you breathe in, you're going up. Good. And as you breathe out, the chin comes to chest. Yeah. Good. And the next time that your head comes forward, pause and reverse and go the opposite direction. Breathing in as you go up, breathing out as you come down. Yeah, nice and slow, relaxed. Good. And next time your chin comes to chest, pause, press down into your feet, and slowly lift your head back up. Good, nice. All right, getting into this vagus nerve. This is the largest nerve in our body, comes from our brain all the way through our intestines. And it's actually a little bit mysterious even to our medical staff, right? Medical people, our vagus nerve. So we're gonna open that up, and that helps us to just, just empower and relax our whole body and our mind. So we're gonna take a nice big breath in, and as you exhale, drop your chin, your ear now down to your right shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. If it's available to you, take your right hand onto your head, just nice and gently. Yeah, good. And then take your left hand, draw it across your rib cage, fingers on the right side of your rib cage. And then take your gaze, you're looking up over to the upper left corner of the room. So the opposite way of your body, right, of the head. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just try to draw gently your rib cage over to the left as you're looking over up to the upper left corner of the room. Yeah. And breathe. Nice long deep breath here. Yeah. Good. Yeah, this really helps to nurture our emotional and physical being. Good. All right. And then on an exhale breath, just relax everything. Good. Go ahead and float your hands away from your rib cage and take it off your head. Press into your feet to slowly lift your head up. You can even help your head come back up. Always being gentle to yourself. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, just drop your now left ear to left shoulder. Good. Again, always eyes can be open or closed here. And now taking that left hand and just land it onto the top of your head if that feels okay, but we're not pressing the head down. It's just laying there. Good. And now taking your right fingers to the left side of your rib cage. Yeah, you're just making a little crescent moon with your rib cage when we breathe out. So exhale the breath and then just draw your rib cage over to the right, just gently as your left ear reaches towards that left shoulder. Look up to the upper right corner of the room now and find your breath nice and slow and deep and long. And just enjoy the stretch. Had a lot going on this last year. Need to muster up our little courage selves. Will help us emotionally do that. And on your next exhale breath, relax everything slowly. Bring the hand to the other side of the head, lift the head up, release your hand down, and relax your hands onto your lap. Nice work, everyone. Sometimes it's a real challenge to go slow. So again, we're scooted about halfway forward in our chair. We're gonna come into cat-cow pose now. So hands just resting on the thighs, really nice for our spine. Good, press down into your feet. Draw your chest and your belly forward, and then just lift your chin. So if you're pressing now your spine forward, so we pressed our spine a little bit to the side, and now draw that spine forward. Good. And now as you exhale, slide your hands to the front of your knees, gently drop your head and reach your back gently towards the back of your chair. Maybe tuck your belly in a little bit. Good. And then inhale, slowly come back up with the head. Again, lift the chest, lift the chin. Gently press your chest forward. Good. And exhale, slowly fold forward, drop your head. Just enjoy these stretches. They're so good for your back. And then slowly press into your feet and make your way straight back up. Nice tall spine. Good. Let's lift our shoulders up to our ears. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. Oh, just let it go. Wiggle it out. Good. We're going to come into a version of chair pose, sitting in our chair. Right? So again, that nice straight spine. So just gently reach your shoulders back. Yeah, so they're not rounded forward. That's the tendency, especially as we get a little older. Yeah, so nice tall spine. You're going to take a big breath in and exhale. Just lean your body about halfway forward to about halfway to your thighs. Yeah, we're just leaning forward a little bit. Good. And now tuck your belly button back. And on an inhale breath, relax your arms down and exhale it out. And now on an inhale breath, press into your feet, keep your body forward and reach your arms forward and up, sort of on an angle to the upper corner of the ceiling. Yeah, and breathe. So we're just leaning forward with our arms up. You can always have your arms in cactus pose or just don't bring them up as high or even leave them on your lap. Yeah, and breathe here. Good. Nice big breath. Really stretching our back gently. Yeah, it's also a little bit of a balancing pose. Also gets our heart rate start to go. One more breath. Nice, even, long, slow breaths here. And as you exhale, just float your hands down, bring them onto your lap, and press down into your palms to slowly bring the body straight back up. Relax your arms down alongside your body. Shake out gently your back and your shoulders. Good. Lift your shoulders up. Reach them up to your earlobes. Press into your feet to reach them up a little higher. And exhale. Relax the shoulders down. Very good. Okay. Coming into a little forward fold here. Very safe forward fold. So we're going to use our hands today and bring them onto our hips. So just lay your hands onto your hips. I want you to feel your hips because that's where we're going to be. That's where the movement's going to be when we fold forward, right? So we can feel that hip flexor start to move. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, start to press your belly button forward. Start to bring your body forward and feel that you're hinging at your hips. Good. And just come down as far as you can, as far as is comfortable. Good. And so then you can transfer your hands, your palms onto your thighs. Good. Now I don't know your capability today. I don't know what your back feels like. You can remain right here. If you want to take it further, feel free to slide your hands down to maybe your shins. Maybe some of us can bring our hands down to our feet. There should be zero pain in the back. This is just a nice, safe stretch for the back. Yeah. You can continue to just look down at the floor. If you don't have uncontrolled high blood pressure or retinal issues, you can drop the crown of your head down as well. Just coming into this nice seated forward fold. Yeah, just wherever is comfortable on your body. And if you went somewhere and you're like, okay, I can make it through this, that is not yoga, right? You want to back off and see where it does feel like a stretch, but it also feels comfortable, like you can completely breathe through it. Yeah, good. All right, and then on an inhale breath, if your fingers are down onto your feet or your shins, bring your hands onto your thighs and slowly start to roll your body back up, keeping the spine straight. We don't want to round the spine. No rounding of the spine, especially if you have an osteoporotic spine. You don't want to do a lot of forward crunching with an osteoporotic spine. Good. And wiggle it out. Yeah, that's really nice. Anytime you're sitting, that's something, if that's comfortable for you to do that with a tall spine, that gets the blood going to your brain. Yeah, and it just helps it to uplift you. Yeah, if you're starting to feel a little stiff or you're starting to feel a little bit in your head, worry, sadness, all of that kind of stuff, anger, frustration. Just take a couple of those Bhastrika breaths and do a few of these forward folds and you'll be all good. Okay, Coming into a side bend, so arms down alongside our body. We're going to turn our palms up. And then inhale, slowly float your arms out. See if you can reach them all the way up towards the sky. See what's going on with your shoulders. If that's not serving you, hands in cactus pose. Once you have your hands up, see if you can bring your palms together above your head, if that's an option. Yeah, so many different options. Cactus, arms just up, maybe palms together. And then let's see if we can look up towards our palms. Yeah, just up towards the ceiling. Good. All right, take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath, just lean over to the right, just a little bit. Yeah. And then inhale, come back up and lean over to the left. Good. And inhale, come back up. And now bring your gaze forward. And we'll do that again, and maybe this time we'll hold on to. So if you want to hold on to the right wrist, take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, lean over to the left. Yeah. And if not, you can just be in your cactus pose. Take it just to as far as is comfortable, belly's tucking in. And then inhale, come back up, and maybe switch, hold on to the left wrist, reach that left arm up as high as is comfortable. And exhale, reach up, and then just lean over. Yeah. Again, little side stretch for our spine. And then inhale, slowly come up. Yeah, and that's kind of challenging, that pose, especially for our backs. And then just as you exhale, slowly float your arms down. Good. Ooh, and again, roll out your shoulders. Good. And roll the other way. All right, coming into our hamstrings, big muscle behind our leg. This one, we want to be as far forward in our chair as possible, but still feel your hips nice and grounded. Good. And now we're going to extend the right leg forward. You can't see my foot here, but we're going to lift the right toes up towards the sky. Now, just that, I'm already feeling a stretch in my hamstring, and if that's enough for you, you'll stay right there. We want a nice tall spine here. Good. We want to keep our chin nice and parallel to the floor, so gaze is forward. Good. Take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath, start to try to draw your belly button forward as your body leans forward, sort of like in that chair pose. Good. Yeah. Now, again, I don't know your back. This is enough for me. I'm even going to back out a little bit. If you want to go further, you can take your hands and slide them down this leg. Yeah. And if that's, you went there because you're like, yeah, I can do this. And we thought, okay, I can get through this. That's not the pose. Back out and just find a nice, delicious stretch. Good. And again, keeping the gaze at the toe, yeah, or out in front of you. And breathe for 2. Each time you exhale, see if you can relax that right leg. Relax and do a little bit more of a stretch. And then on an inhale breath, slowly bring your body back up by pressing down. Slide your hands up your leg if they went down. Slowly come back up. Yeah. Take your right hand behind your right knee and help to rebend that right knee next to the left. Good, other side. This is a big stretch. Yes, it's a real big stretch for the back and that hamstring. Our backs get and also our glutes. All right, so extending now the left leg, lift the left toes up towards the sky. This time we're gonna just try sliding that right heel back just a little bit so that your leg is about at a 45-degree angle. And we're gonna take a nice big breath in, nice tall spine, lift the chest. Once you do that and lift and open the chest, you'll maybe find that this is enough today, this stretch. Yeah, if you wanna take it further, as you exhale, start to lean with a straight spine. Belly is trying to touch your thigh, upper thigh. Yeah, just take it to where you start to feel a nice stretch. Again, keep your gaze up, don't drop your head down. We want that spine to stay straight. And feel free to slide your hands down your leg if that's where you want to take this. Yeah, and breathe. Nice big breath here. Each time you exhale, ask yourself, can I just soften into the stretch? Yeah, good. 1, Good. Then press down into that standing foot. Bring your hands onto your thighs, slide them up your leg. Yeah, and press down into your hands to slowly bring your body back up. That takes the stress off the back. And then help bend that left knee back next to the right. Good. All right, good. Now we're gonna do a little twist for our spine and our back as well. Today we're gonna start with coming to the right side of our chair. Good. This is always such a nice twist. So just a simple twist. We're going to be turning towards the back of our chair. We're going to start with a nice straight spine. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, feel the body relax at your waist, not just your chest, but at your waist. You want to start to turn towards the back of your chair and then grab onto either side of the back of your chair or the top of your chair. Yeah. And then slowly turn your head to look over that right shoulder. Yeah. And breathe. So try to breathe into your belly here. And again, you can close your eyes. Feel free to close your eyes. Yeah. Each time you exhale, see if you can grab onto that chair and twist at your waist just a little bit more. Be very careful not to over twist. Such a great pose for our internal organs. Yeah. Breathe big belly breaths. And as you exhale, relax your whole body. Slowly bring your body back towards your knees. Good. And then however you can slide, I don't know how slidey your chairs are, bring your body forward and we're just gonna slide over to the other side. And also really nice to do for your spine and internal organs. So we want to start with that nice straight spine. If we start with a curled spine, it's not as medicinal for our spine that way. So nice straight spine, take a big breath in, exhale, relax. And then at your waist, start to turn your belly towards the back of your chair and then grab on to wherever it's comfortable. Front, side, good. And then slowly turn your gaze over to the left shoulder and breathe. Find your comfort zone here. This should feel really nice, this stretch. Yeah. 3 for 2. Each time you exhale, see if you can just another 1/8 of an inch, another 1/2 inch, twist a little bit more. And on your exhale breath, slowly relax everything. Slowly bring your body back towards your knees. And let's meet back to the front of our chair. All right, one more nice little pose. All those poses were just so good for gently stretching your back, right? And it's up to you to not take it too far because that can also injure your back if you really try to crank. Last pose here. I didn't mean to be mean or anything, but I really want you to take care of yourself. It's hard, right? To, take care and not go too far. Let's inhale and reach our arms out into a T. We're just gonna do a little seated triangle here. So your feet are about 4 to 6 inches apart, toes are forward, belly's tucking back. We're gonna take a breath in and on an exhale breath, you're gonna keep your arms out to either side and you're just gonna tip your body over, coming into triangle pose. Yeah. Again, this one is really important to tuck that belly in. That's gonna protect that back. Work the core. Smile. Yeah. And then inhale, slowly come back up. Good. And exhale right over to the other side, or you can take a break in between and just meet us on the other side. So arms stay into that T pose. Good. And you're breathing and your belly's tucking in. One thing nice about Zoom classes is we can't judge ourselves to, in accordance to what other people are doing. Yeah. And then inhale, slowly come back up. Good. And exhale, relax the arms down. Nice poses seated. I know we did a lot of sitting poses today. And any of these, most of these you can do standing too, but I like to use the chairs. Good. All right, so feel free to remain in your chair. If you want to do some standing now, slide your heels back to that sort of 45 degrees. Lean that body forward, that nice straight spine. Press down into your toes and your feet to come to a stand. And we'll come behind the chair here. Good. And my head's cut off. So just start to move and shake, however you want to shake. Yeah, shake off any of the tension that you might have built up as we sat. Kick your feet. Good. Maybe kick one foot and the other, opposite arm, opposite leg. You can keep your chair in front of you. I'm just going to slide mine out here so that you can see me better. Yeah, good. All right. So come back to center. Let's bring our feet a little bit wider apart. Soften our knees and just rock the bodies side to side. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Yeah, nice and loose. Yeah, you can lift the opposite heel of where your body's going to come a little bit further into the pose. Big breath in, breathe out. You can breathe out through the mouth in this pose just to get rid of that tension that we might build. Good. Back to center. Good. Now bring those feet back to hip distance apart. Here's where you might need to use the back of your chair. We're going to lift up and down on our heels. So you can start slow. Good. And then just take it to like pumping your heels up and down. Yeah. So holding onto the chair is helping your balance, right? If you want to challenge yourself, you can let go of the chair. Yeah, really good for you. Probably feeling your calves right now. Good for that Achilles tendon. Good for our feet, our toes. Good. And relax. Ha. Let's just wiggle out and kick those feet. Yeah. Let go of that calf muscle. Good. All right. And now we're going to just step side to side. Swing our arms. This is going to get us ready for our stability pose a little bit later. Just coming side to side. Just enjoying, right? The whole purpose of yoga poses is to help the end of the class, the Shavasana, to quiet the mind. Yeah, good. And come back to center. Very good. Okay. All right, so we're going to take our arms out. Actually, what do I want to do here? We're going to come to our knees. So feeling the toes pointing forward, feet about hip distance apart. You're going to slightly bend the knees. And again, you're going to slide your hands down. Maybe you can get to the front of your knees. Yeah, and feel free to look down at the floor here. And then just start to circle your knees in one direction. So there should be zero discomfort here. And then reverse and go the opposite direction. So we're just gently getting that knee joint to move around into our knee socket and all the muscles are in and around. Good. And now come back to center, press down into your feet and slowly bring your body back up. Good. Shake it out. All right. Coming to a little bit of a twisty type of thing for our spine. I know that doesn't sound like a yoga pose, right? But we're going to this is going to feel good. We're going to inhale, bring our arms forward to about halfway, soften the knees. Take a breath in and on an exhale breath, just drop your arms to the right like you want to swish away any negative energy. And then inhale, come back forward. Exhale, drop your hands, just slide them back. Inhale forward and exhale. And make it as fast or as slow as you'd like. You can bring your arms up a little higher on the inhale. Two more. And relax, come back to center. Good, shake it out. All right, feet about a little bit wider apart. Toes are up at about 2 and 10 o'clock here. Good. All right, we're going to take a nice big breath and let's scoot your heels a little bit more forward so that your heels are going to be stacked right above your knees. Gently guide your thighs back as you slowly start to experiment with bending your knees. Good. And once you've gotten to your edge of bending your knees, if you feel any tweaky, any pain, you just back off. Find your edge here. Maybe you go lower than I am, right? Because your knees are in better shape than mine. Wherever you find your edge, you pause, tuck your tailbone under. Good. And then we're going to just start to glide side to side. Just a little glide. Yeah. And again, here, if you want to take it a little deeper, you can lean your body forward and come into a little bit deeper lunge side to side. Good. And now come back to center, press down into your feet, lift your body up, but don't straighten the knees. Actually, we can straighten the knees. Let's press down into our toes, slowly straighten your knees. Good. And now we're going to bring our arms out into a T. Going to lift your fingers up and press into your palms. Little liver energy going on here. Also strengthening of the upper back. Yes, reach your shoulders back. Maybe reach your arms back a little bit. Maybe make little circles in one direction. It's a nice open chest here. And circle the other direction. Good. Flip your palms up. Slowly bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Yes. And start to do some just nice circles with your elbows. Forward in one direction. And then opposite direction. Yeah. Just getting into that shoulder girdle. Keeping all of our joints lubed up for the day. Yeah. And relax, relax them down. Bring your left toes forward, your right toes forward. Bring your heels and toes in, heels and toes in, heels and toes in. And shake it out. Always shake it out. Yeah. All right. So you have your chair in front of you here. We're going to come to our stability. So here, again, this is a pose to help us catch ourselves, help to strengthen us to prevent any falls. And if we do trip, to be able to catch ourselves before we hit the ground. And so it's just going to be basically little side lunges. Now, seated, you can do any of these. I was, just adjust to what it's because you're sitting. But we're going to just do these little side lunges here for our stability. So feet are hip distance apart. Good. We're going to just bend our elbows and have our arms just nice and loose at our side. Good. And then we're just going to step to the side, lunge to the side and come back. Yeah. And then lunge to the side and come back. Now experiment here. What makes, maybe you don't bend your knee quite as much. Maybe you don't go out as wide. Maybe you go out wider. It just depends on you, your body. You can always hold on to your chair here. If that's more comfortable for you, you can take tiny little steps here. If you're in a chair, you can just step your knee out to the side. Yeah. One more. Good. All right, we're going to change it up a little bit. So again, either holding onto your chair or arms at your side. Now we're going to lunge to the side, and this time we're going to tap forward. Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit further back. Maybe you'll see my feet. Good. Again, lunge to the side and tap forward. This is where you might need your chair. Lunge to the side and tap forward. You can always tap to the side if this is too much. Lunge to the side, tap forward. Lunge to the side, tap forward. One more. Lunge to the side, tap forward. Let's take a break. Now the next one is we're going to tap back, right? Okay, so again, get yourself ready. And you take your little lunge to the side and now tap back. You have to sort of get your glute muscle going there. Lunge to the side, tap back. Lunge to the side and tap back. And lunge to the side, two more, back. Lunge to the side, tap back. And lunge to the side and tap back. And relax. All right, here we go. Either you can do this, just tap to the side. Now we're going to do all three. All right, so we're ready. Let's take a breath in and let it go. All right, now just take a gentle lunge to the side. Tap forward to the side and back and center. Good. Take a lunge to the side, tap forward to the side. Again, you can always hold on, especially in this one. Good. Take a little lunge to the side, step forward to the side, tap back, center, lunge to the side, tap forward to the side. If you're seated, the tap back is a little more challenging, so just do your best. And one more. Forward, to the side, back, center. Ha, nice work, shake it out. Let's just do that same cute little dance on the other side. So you can come to the left side of your chair now. We're just going to do that same thing on the other side. So I want you to start with just a couple test drives of that lunge, making sure that your knee is completely comfortable here. Again, you can start with holding on. See if you can just step to the side and step back. It's that step back that's helping us with our stability today. Lunge to the side and step back. Good. Now maybe just decide how far you want to go. If you went too far, that doesn't feel good, you narrow it down. Good. And again, maybe you let go of the chair. Side, forward. Let's put that pushing off. That's going to help strengthen us and help get our brain talking to our body to stabilize. One more. And forward. All right, nice work. Let's wiggle our little body, wiggle our hips. All right, now it's tapping forward here. And if tapping forward is taking you off your balance, you can just do what we just did, just step to the side, all right? Again, if you're seated, you're just taking your leg out to the side and forward. It's actually probably a little more challenging when you're seated for your core. Good, all right. So again, take out to the side and then step forward. So take it slow and have nice control. Lunge to the side, step, tap, tap forward. Lunge to the side, tap forward. Lunge to the side and tap forward. Lunge to the side, tap forward. Last one, lunge to the side, tap forward and relax. Yeah, you really can sense that each step and each time you take off, that controlled takeoff will help you to keep your balance. Yeah. All right, now those that want to tap back, we'll do the same thing here. You can start here, take your little lunge and tap back. If you engage your glute muscles here, you feel that stability. Tap back, lunge to the side, tap back, lunge to the side, tap back, lunge to the side, tap back. You don't have to bend your knee here either. You can just tap that forward and back. Last one. And relax. All right, last one here. We're going to do all three, or you can just pick which one you liked best and do that one. All right, we ready? So lunge to the side, very controlled. Tap forward, to the side, and back, and forward. Lunge to the side, take off. Nice, get the belly going, to the side, tap back, and forward. Lunge to the side, tap forward, side, back, center. Lunge to the side, tap forward, side, back, center. One more, I'm really working you today. Out to the side, tap forward, to the side, back, and center. Really nice work, everybody. Shake it out. Yes. Let's bring our hands to our hips. Feet about wherever they're comfortable distance-wise apart. Soften the knees. And let's just do some nice slow hula hooping with the hips. Bringing the belly forward. Inhaling as you go forward. Exhaling as you come back. Keep your knees soft. Don't straighten and stiffen your knees here. Yeah. Getting into our little hip joints too. And then reverse the opposite direction. Really nice work, everybody, with our stability piece there. Good. And come back to center, feet about hip distance apart. All right, getting into our little back bend here. So we're going to take our hands, just glide them back. Feel your shoulder blades reaching back and see if you can clasp your hands behind your back. Yeah. And see if you can steeple your pointer fingers down towards the floor. Maybe the palms touch, work towards touching the palms. And if that's too much, they don't have to touch. Good. And then let's just press down into your toes, lift your chin, Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, try to relax your shoulders. Just let them melt back and down. Belly's tucking in. And just opening up our chest. Feel free, if you're feeling very stable here, to close your eyes. And just breathe into that heart, into that chest. Yeah, all this stuff. This helps us to build courage. Again, we've been going through a lot. Yeah, and just mustering up as much courage each day as we can to make it through. Good. And then as you exhale, relax, float your eyes open if you closed your eyes, and slowly unclasp your hands and shake it out. Good. One more little nice full body stretch. This might feel nice. You turn the palms out, press down into your toes, and inhale, float your arms out and reach them up towards the sky. Good. Now up here again, if you can interlace your fingers and bring your pointer fingers up, that's an option. If that doesn't work, to bring your hands together up or wherever they're comfortable. Yeah. And let's just reach up. So press down into your toes. Reach your pointer fingers up towards the sky and just feel a nice full stretch along your rib cage. Again, don't take even this too far, right? You can overstretch here too. Just make this feel nice, stretching the spine long, and breathe. And then as you exhale, just relax your arms, make little fists with your hands and start to rotate your fists in circles, your hands in circles, as you gently and slowly float your arms down towards the floor. Good. Yeah, and relax. All right. If you stood, and we're going to all meet back on our chairs here to do one more little back stretch, hip opening stretch. So again, you're scooted forward in your chair. We're going to just do our figure 4 here with different options, right, for your legs. But we're just going to do a simple little figure 4 today. So again, we want that nice tall spine. Take a nice big breath in and exhale, press that belly forward. Just come forward about halfway like we did in our chair pose. Clasp your hands behind your right knee and then start to straighten your spine. Just reach it back, bring the body back up. Arms are going to straighten, and see if you can gently hug your right knee into your belly, that right thigh into your belly. Good. All right, let's just do a couple circles with our toe, nice and slow. Get into the ankle and feet, and then reverse, go the opposite direction. Good. And now options here are, if you can take the outside of your ankle, your right ankle, on top of the left knee. Make sure there's a nice 90-degree angle in your left knee, that standing knee. Yeah, to make a nice support. And then lift your chest and lift your right toe. Now, if this is feeling like too much on this hip, you slide the outside of your right foot, let it just lay on the shoelaces of your left shoe, right? So keep that, so that you can keep that open. Or you can cross fully over if that feels more comfortable. Yeah, so you're crossed over, or outside foot on a shoe, or you're up here. And up here, maybe you're not at your foot or your ankle. Maybe you're a little bit lower in the leg, right? All right, and get nice tall spine. Reach the spine long, reach the shoulders back. Good. Keep your gaze up, right? Keep your gaze not looking down. And then as you exhale, just melt your belly towards your thighs. Yeah, so you're just bringing that body forward. It's really important to keep that tall spine. You actually get way more of a stretch than if you round your back. Yeah, and breathe now. Keeping that gaze forward today. Just finding comfort. Now, if you're feeling like this isn't really stretching, some of you may not be feeling enough of a stretch, you can rest your arms onto that upper leg to add weight. That's too much for me. Yeah, and just find your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breath here. You can close your eyes if you'd like. And each time you exhale, see if you can draw your belly a little closer to that upper thigh. Yeah. or just a little closer to the floor, the whole upper body. Just bending a little bit more forward, 1/8 of an inch. You'll feel that nice stretch both in your right hip, and this is also a nice gentle stretch for that low back as long as you don't take it too far. Yeah, see if you can relax your shoulders, relax your body, relax your face. Good, and on an inhale breath, press down into that standing foot and just slowly float your body back up. Yes, and then uncross that leg. That's such a nice hip opener. But again, if you're rounded in your back or you're leaning forward to have your leg up, then the option is here. The best option is at your ankles. Good. All right, same thing on the other side. So nice tall spine. Good. Reach your shoulders back. Top of the head is gently trying to touch the ceiling. Yeah, you just feel like you're at a gentle attention. Take a big breath in and having a gentle intention to just do a nice stretch. Slowly bring the body, just nice straight spine, lean it forward, grab behind the left side or knee right now, and then press into your feet to bring your body back up as your arms start to straighten. And then tuck your belly in and see if you can lift that knee up and hug it in, hug the belly into the thigh. And let's just do a couple. Now, if that's too much for you, you can always keep your toe on the floor and just wiggle your foot around a little bit. Some love for our ankles and our feet, and reverse opposite direction. Good. Relax. And now either bringing the outside of this hip might be very different. Most of our hips are different on both sides. Yeah, so maybe the ankle on the outside of the top of that right knee. If so, lift the toes up, lift the chest. If this is feeling like too much, or you knew that you shouldn't even go there, outside of the foot just lays on top of the right foot, or you can cross over. Yeah, sometimes the outside of the foot on top of the foot helps open this up a little bit more because you're still doing a hip opener here. Yeah, so wherever you want to take it. We're going to lift the chest, lift the chin just slightly, and exhale, try to draw your belly towards the thighs. Yeah. And find your breath. Again, feel free to float your eyes closed here. Feel what's going on in this left hip. And each time you exhale, see if you can relax the left hip. Maybe melt the body forward just a tiny bit more. Find that edge of, yeah, there's the stretch. I can still breathe really deeply. Each time you exhale, relax something. Shoulders away from the ears, face, hips. Just make this feel good. Make this feel nice. Final pose here. On your next inhale breath, slowly lift the body back up. Yeah, and slowly slide that leg out. Good. And wiggle it out. Actually, I'll run more, a little back stretch here. So we're at the front of our chair still. Arms down alongside your body. Glide your arms back. Grab on to the back of your chair here. Yeah, just grab on. Good. Reach the shoulders back. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And just let the weight of your upper body fall forward. And breathe. Yeah, you did some good work for your back today. Good work for your body and your mind. Now on an inhale breath, when you're ready, just lift the head softly. Yeah. And then bring the body back up and then release what you're holding on to back there. Good. And we're going to make our way into Shavasana. So either seated or standing. If you're seated, you're going to slide your hips, lean forward and slide your hips to the very back of your chair. If you're laying down, feel free to lay down and cover yourself up. Just get nice and comfortable. That's important here because if you're chilly or you're uncomfortable or something's hurting, You won't be able to go deep into our final relaxation pose. Yeah. All right. So hands either, let's do palms up today. So if you're laying down, your arms are away, palms up, sitting, your palms are up on your thighs. And take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, slowly float your eyes closed. Yeah. Feel the body begin to relax completely. We're going to take a nice, big, deep breath in all the way. And then take a little bit more breath in. And then slowly through the nose or mouth, just let the breath out. Just let it go. And again, take a nice long breath in through the nose. And a little bit more. And slowly breathe out. Last one, take a nice big breath in. A little bit more. And breathe out. Let go. Just relax the body, make any final last minute adjustments to be comfortable. And then bring the body into stillness. And just feel surrounded by unconditional love. Just feel at one with this magnificent and magnanimous energy that you are a part of on this globe and in this universe. Know all of your needs are being fulfilled. Again, take a gentle breath in and let go. Relax the toes, your feet, your lower legs, your knees, your upper legs, feel the entire weight of your body just melting into the chair. Relax your hips. Feel your low back relax. Middle back. Upper back. Shoulders. Your arms. Your hands. Your fingers. Throat. Chest. Heart. All of your internal organs. Back of your neck. Back of your head. Skin of your forehead. Eyes. Ears. Jaw. Whole body's relaxed. Whole body eyes relax. Bring a gentle little smile on your face. Notice the breath. Your soft breath. It's gently rising and falling of your chest. And just for the next 1 minute, just be here. Bring your awareness to your thoughts, if any, and just let them be. And bring your awareness back to the gentle breath. Air entering the nostrils and leaving the nostrils. Relax. Bring your awareness to how you feel. And bring your awareness to the sounds around you. Begin to slowly deepen the breath. A little smile on your face. And gently now begin to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Just bringing some movement back into the body. You can feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. And if you're ready to come out, if you're laying down, gently bend your knees and roll over to one side. And if you're seated, gently sway the body side to side a few times. Yeah, gently waking ourselves up here. Come back to center. We're all going to meet seated with our hands into Anjali Mudra prayer position at our chest. And take a nice big deep breath in. Fill up the belly and the lungs and the heart, chest, throat. And as you exhale, just relax your forehead to your fingertips. Relax your shoulders. In closing, practice today with this. Courage does not always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. And when you're feeling ready and complete and at your own pace, just gently slit your eyes open, looking through your eyelashes. And then blinking the eyes as you open them a little wider. Eventually lifting your head up. I thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself on this beautiful day. Stay courageous, and if it's tough today, know that you'll try again tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.